Plastering is one of the most common and ancient finishing techniques. Plastering is the process of applying a layer of plaster to a wall or ceiling to create a smooth decorative finish. The main purpose of plastering is to create a smooth level surface that is easy to paint. Plastering is not only enhances the aesthetics but also act as a protective cover for bricks and stones and protects them from environmental effects. Depending upon the ingredients, required proportions, popularity, and desired finishes, there are many types of plasters available in the market. They are clay plaster, mud plaster, cement plaster, and gypsum plaster. Hey friends, welcome back to Civil Engineering Mastery. Gypsum plasters has gained popularity in the past few decades and has largely replaced cement plasters nowadays. In this video, we are going to discuss about what is gypsum plastering, its properties, method of application, and advantages as well as disadvantages. So without further delay, let's begin now. First, let's start with the history of gypsum plaster. Gypsum plaster is not a recent invention. The earliest evidence of its use is found in Egypt, where it was used to make blocks for the pyramids and to plaster the walls of temples. The Romans also used gypsum plaster extensively, and they developed a number of techniques for making it smooth and durable. Nowadays, this has become the most important finishing material and it is used in buildings for plastering. Next, let's see what is gypsum plaster. Gypsum is used in gypsum plaster as a binding material instead of cement. When dry powder gypsum is mixed with water, it becomes hard. It is available in ready-to-use format and does not require sand. Gypsum plaster provides a smooth interior finish, which is an ideal base for good quality wallpaper and paints. It can be applied on both rough and smooth surfaces of the wall. Now we have a clear idea about gypsum plaster. Can this be used on all type of the walls? That's the query we all have in our mind. Yes, gypsum plaster can be applied on brick walls, hollow or solid block walls, ACC blocks, and plaster boards as well as interlock bricks. Next, let's look into the components of gypsum plaster. The main components of the gypsum plaster are gypsum, water, and additives. The main ingredient in gypsum plaster is gypsum. It is a soft surface mineral that is found naturally in the earth. Gypsum is mined and then ground into a fine powder. Next component is water. When it is mixed with gypsum powder, it forms a paste that hardens as the water evaporates. The amount of water used affects the setting time and strength of the plaster. The last component is additives. These additives are sometimes added to gypsum plaster to improve its properties. For example, retarders are added to slow down the setting time and hardeners are added to increase the strength. The properties of gypsum plaster depend upon the types of the gypsum used, the amount of water added, and additives used. In general, gypsum plaster is a lightweight, fire resistant, and sound absorbing material. It is also relatively easy to work with and can be applied to a variety of surfaces. Material used is gypsum. The color of the material is white, but it can also be tinted to other colors as well. Setting time is 20 to 30 minutes. It is the time to take the gypsum plaster to harden. This can be vary depending upon the gypsum plaster temperature and humidity. Coverage area is 20 to 25 square feet per bag. One bag contains 25 kg of gypsum plaster. Since it is a non-combustible material, which means it does not burn, this makes it a good choice for fireproofing walls and ceilings. Gypsum plaster provides a smooth and even finish. It is easy to apply, easy workmanship. It is relatively easy to apply. Gypsum plaster does not require any curing. Gypsum plaster does not require any skilled laborers. It saves more time because the drying process of the gypsum plaster requires only 3 days, whereas cement plaster requires more days. So this saves a lot of time. It is a non-combustible material, so it acts as a fire resistance, which makes good choice for the fireproofing walls and ceilings. In gypsum plastering, there will not be any shrinkage cracks. The gypsum reaction produces less heat as compared to the cement reaction with water. So there are fewer sinkage cracks in gypsum plaster as compared to traditional cement mortar plaster. Every material has few disadvantages as well. The main disadvantages of the gypsum plaster is it cannot be used for outer walls since they retain dampness. It is not highly moisture resistant. It is not suitable for the areas that are exposed to moisture such as bathroom, kitchen, toilet and wash areas. Gypsum plaster is not recommended to use in the area subjected to high moisture condition. Gypsum plaster is costlier than the traditional cement mortar for the same thickness of plaster. As we have discussed, gypsum plaster is costlier than the cement plaster. Since it has a smooth finish, it does not require any putty before painting. Example, plastering and painting requires 53 rupees per square feet for gypsum plastering. This includes material and labor cost. Whereas we need 59 rupees per square feet for cement plastering. This includes labor and material cost for plastering, putty and paint. So in this way we can save up to 5 to 6 rupees per square feet when we use gypsum plastering instead of cement plastering. Gypsum plastering alone is costlier than cement plastering, but when we compile with painting work we can save up to 5 to 6 rupees per square feet if we use gypsum plastering. This cost will vary according to the place and type of the material which we use in the plastering work. So overall gypsum plaster is a versatile and durable material, but it has a few disadvantages which cannot be used in outer or exterior walls. But nowadays there are few materials are available in the market which can be used in the outer or exterior walls as well. So friends, I hope you all like this video. Please do comment in the comment box. If you really like the content, hit the like button and also share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe the channel for more videos. Thank you for watching.